Girls on Staten Island have picked up fencing as a new hobby. The sport that involves swinging swords is a fun activity, but it's also helping them build their confidence and leadership skills. And Tina Savasio, it's a great way to get into college, by the way.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. That is a very unique thing. I know people who've gotten into very good colleges by having that as a sport.
And they have a great program at St. John's right here in Queens, by the way. So the program is called PowerPlay NYC. And what they do is they basically bring all kinds of sports into different schools, especially to young girls, and specifically in neighborhoods where they might not have the funds or access. And that's because, according to the Women's Sports Foundation, girls reap greater benefits from sports participation than boys. How, you ask? You can look at the numbers today. According to the management consulting company EY, 94% of women who work in the C-suite as executive level managers played sports. And now the girls of PS68 on Staten Island are fencing for their future. Fencing is a sport that requires fighting with different swords called foils, epées, or sabers. The goal is to score points by touching the body of your opponent. But these students at PS68 in Port Richmond, Staten Island are already winning because of the strength and power they've gained from the sport that translates in life.
What I like about fencing is that I get to express myself and I have fun while doing it.
It's really, really fun. It's like I'm a night at Europe.
I got involved in fencing because there was just so many sports. There was basketball, wrestling, hockey, but I choose fencing.
PS68 partnered with PowerPlay NYC to bring fencing to girls in an after-school program. PowerPlay offers opportunities to girls where they would not otherwise exist. At full strength, PowerPlay serves over 1,800 girls at 35 sites across the 5 boroughs. But due to the pandemic, they're currently in 20 sites.
The mission of PowerPlay is to advance the lives of girls through sports, but helping them grow physically, emotionally, and academically stronger. Right now, we get funding from corporate partners, through foundations, through lots of fundraising, and then we also get funding from the city and the state. But to run a program like this is not cheap. So this is only in one of 20 of our sites.
The hardest thing I had to learn was how to retreat and how to take a step forward and stuff like that.
How did you get better at it?
I got better at it by practicing and by paying attention.
PS68 principal Lori Brown can already see a difference in her students.
Their confidence has really lifted, their ability to be able to advocate for themselves, use their voice, to ask for more, to be very specific about what they want and how they envision their experience here at PS68.
And that newfound confidence is clear.
It shows boys that they're wrong, that girls can do anything that their heart desires.
And sometimes when I win, that proves to the boy that girls can do anything.
And to kick off Women's History Month, PowerPlay NYC held a girls fencing demonstration to showcase what they've learned. PS68 coach Susan Mondardo guided 4th graders Avenel versus Alicia. The commissioner of PSAL fencing, Loai Didro, brought 2 nationally ranked fencers to expose the girls to a higher level of fighting, then allowing them to try their skills again. Yes, on guard. Well, why fencing and not like basketball or soccer? This woman, Sophia Abdul Kawai, she's from the Muslim Sisters of Staten Island. Rosanna, she told me that in one of her Girl Scout groups, the girls just wanted fencing. They started doing it and they loved it, so she suggested it to PS68 and PowerPlay, and the rest is history. And I think some of these girls can make history. Do you know they were already talking about going to the Olympics, like you were saying?
Yeah. And it's a very disciplined sport.
So disciplined. And it's very technical, and then there's strategy. And they were teaching them how to press their weight forward and that, so gets them to think, and those girls were ballers already.
All right.
They were showing those boys.
Thanks so much, Tina.
You got it.
All right.